it's almost noon on a Monday. I don't have to work today or tomorrow. My schedule is changing, unfortunately, but also, like, whatever. Benji did so good at the vet this morning. I was so proud of him. He was friendly with the vet. He was wagging his tail during his exam. General good manners. Only jumped up once on the vet. Otherwise did super well. So I was very proud of him for that. I want this week's vlog to be a little different. And I want to talk about why I vlog and how I started vlogging and basically how picking up the camera has been influencing my life in good and bad ways, and we'll see how it unravels. Shout out to Rachel Fisk Art because she's the one who left a comment on one of my previous vlogs asking how and why I started. This whole vlog is inspired by that question, and I'm curious to see how it ends up because I haven't entirely planned out what this will look like. Why do I vlog? I don't know that I've ever truly gotten this question. Maybe from friends in passing who are like, why are you even doing that? But I started this vlog, I believe, toward the end of my freshman year of college, which I didn't start YouTube in general until the beginning of my freshman year of college when I started my main channel. And then a little while later, I started doing vlogs. And I think one of the main reasons that I started doing vlogs was because vlogs were actually the content that I was watching on YouTube. Those were the things that I was clicking on in my sub box that I wanted to see. I wanted to see people's day-to-day lives. I wanted to see, you know, the typical what were they eating and what are their morning and night routines like and what are they going out and doing with all of their friends. That was the content that I was consuming as a viewer on YouTube. And I decided, well, if I started a main channel, there's plenty of YouTubers who do both, so why not? And as it progressed, you know, I picked up the camera and I was like, do I really just document my own life? Like, am I doing this right? I don't know. As it progressed, it really just became me talking to a camera and documenting my own personal life and thoughts and feelings and whatever. And I liked that because even though I go into like mostly, like I'd say about 95% of my vlog. Oh, he's gonna climb on top of the picnic table. Look at this dog. Oh my god. I might have to try to get some photos of that later. And it's funny because that led to a lot of, ooh, there's a chopper flying ahead. Can you hear it? Almost self-comparison, I guess, or, you know, like I was going after things that I wouldn't normally care about, and that's something I want to discuss next about being a vlogger. And even if you don't have, you know, thousands and millions of subscribers like me, I'm barely at 90 right now, you still do have an influence, and what you consume as a media consumer and also what you produce as a content creator does have effect on your mental health and others people's mental health and well awareness, and or their mental health potentially, but also their self-awareness, their world awareness. And you know, there is responsibility that comes with the decision to throw up a video on YouTube. I think my floofy boop over here is getting restless of staying in the same spot, so I'm gonna keep on moving on our walk this morning. I can't possibly have any urine left in your bladder. Seriously. Tries to mark everything. That was a pretty decently long stroll this morning. I got up at like 8:30ish. That's kind of when I've been waking up naturally. And and then basically got up and took the dog, and now it's about 9:30, so I think you were out for probably 45 minutes. But that was good, except it was a little chilly, so I'm gonna make some coffee and a bagel. I don't know why. Look at this whiny butt. Oh, where is he? What's wrong? Why do you look so sad? I don't know what he wants. He's got food, he's got water, he's probably trying to find his teddy bear, and he wants me to do it for him. But I'm not right now. So I'm gonna make some coffee and some breakfast, and I really want to film today. That was on the agenda, but I do have a little bit more cleaning up to do around here before I have to go back to work tomorrow. Work tomorrow is going to be so strange because I literally just had so many days off. So I totally forgot that we got donuts at the store last night, so I'm eating a donut for breakfast instead, which is probably a lot less healthy, but you know, whatever. Donut, it's like an apple fritter donut. Delicious. Making coffee. I've got my collagen peptides going in there. And then this is a raspberry chocolate from Folgers. It's really good. And then I'll be putting in some freaking Starbucks, like, white mocha creamer. It's gonna be amazing. Yum. Melting up those collagen peptides. Yum. Well, this, like, obviously is not going to work. Look how bad the sun glare is. So, I just finished watching an Alicia Marie vlog. And I thought now would be a great time to talk about the whole consuming media and producing media thing that I was mentioning in my last, like, vlog segment thing. When I first started watching Alicia Marie, I think she's a lot different than what she does now. And I think if you follow her, like, let me know down below if you follow her at all. If what your opinion is of her as a vlogger, as a YouTuber, whatever. But when I first started watching her, she was, like, pre her break, right? So she took a break, I don't know, probably maybe a year ago now, or maybe a little bit longer than that, from YouTube, because she was trying to figure out what direction she wanted to go. And now that I reflect on this, I totally can see that maybe she was actually being a different person than she really was, or is, in her, like, older content. I was consuming a lot of her stuff, her main channel videos and her vlogs, mostly her vlogs, I think, more or less. It honestly led to so much, like, self-doubt as a creator, as just a woman, because I was so comparing myself to her. I was comparing myself to the material items she had, to the way she presented herself, her style, versus my style. And I think that is, like, a very serious danger that you can be in when you are consuming media that other people are creating. Because if you also have a platform, no matter how big or small, it's way easy to look at others for inspiration, but looking at others for inspiration can quickly turn into this huge comparison game. That is so scary, and it sucks because it totally downplays your self-worth. And I ran into that a lot when I first started YouTube and when I was first getting into college, because I think I have always struggled from now into my early 20s and previously into my late teens. So my late teens to now into my early 20s. I think I have struggled with self-identification and really trying to figure out who I am and what represents me. Before college, I guess I labeled myself as, like, a band kid and a 4-H kid and someone who liked agriculture but also was into music and stuff. I tend to label myself based on my interests rather than my actual internal being, if that makes any sense to you at all. And that's something I'm still struggling with and trying to figure out, especially now that I've graduated from college. I'm navigating that whole path again of what do I identify as being myself and not just what I like to do and what I'm interested in. I think it is being talked about a lot more, but when you're consuming and producing so much content, it becomes very easy, and you may not even notice at first, that you're trying to give a different perception to the people watching or whatever, or even in a video. You're trying to kind of make yourself look different than you actually are. You're trying to show the good stuff that it's not that you're pretending to be someone, it's that you're highlighting the good parts about you and you're like shoving the not so good parts under the rug. And both of the good and the bad make us who we are. So it sucks that like we feel like we have to only show the good, because that's not what social media was originally about, right? When all these platforms started getting popular, and for my generation, some people were on MySpace, then it came into Facebook and Twitter, and eventually Instagram. When we all first started getting those platforms, we weren't taking like posed, edited, filtered photos. We were snapping pictures of our bubble tea and posting, oh, look what I got today. And snapping pictures of like mirror pics of us and our friends in middle and high school, and just posting and being like, oh my gosh, hanging out with girls. It was a very, very, very dumbed down version of what it is right now. And now it's all post photos and sponsored ads and the word influencer, For someone like me who is still figuring out my direction with social media, still figuring out, my career goals and kind of where I'm going next, it can be very intimidating and frustrating to be looking at all these, big time influencers and social media marketers and YouTubers and whatever, and seeing their successes. And I think it's gotten better where some of those bigger people are starting to show that it's not all glitz and glamour all the time. But as a younger creator, when I was just starting all this out, I was watching YouTubers like Alicia Marie. It started messing with my head. I was like starting to be more materialistic, and I wanted to buy all this stuff that I could not afford. My Christmas list changed. I was asking for like makeup that I don't even wear. Like, I don't usually wear makeup unless I'm going out and doing like going to a wedding or something like, bigger, or a date night. Sometimes I'll wear makeup then, but most of the time I don't. I just don't. Her content and the way she was presenting different products and herself and whatever was actually influencing me in my decisions. And I don't think that's something that I've really thought too much about, because I don't have as big of a following or a fan base or whatever you want to call it as someone like Alicia. But I'm getting enough views that even if only 15 people are watching, 5 minutes of my vlog, if within that 5 minutes I recommend a product or I'm putting off negative energy, they're consuming that energy, those opinions, whatever. And when I first started vlogging, I was much more of a consumer of those things. But now, as I've progressed and I continue documenting my life, I'm starting to realize, like, oh, maybe I need to adjust the way that I'm presenting myself on camera. And I love talking. Like, I'm a talker, and then my vlogs get long, and I know that people aren't going to watch all of that because I'm just talking. But that's what I like to do. I just wanted to say, to be a responsible viewer and also a responsible producer if you're on both sides. So that's definitely something that influenced my early vlogging and YouTube, is I was creating content that didn't really reflect me. And I'm still figuring out what content reflects me because I have a lot of interest. And so it gets into that whole thing of like identifying yourself based on your interest can be a tricky thing to do, because some people, everyone has a variety of interests. So I have never been a big fan of like niche markets, because yes, sure, someone who wants to talk about only food recipes and they become like, a food blogger, fine, but that's not the only thing they like to do. Like, it's not like they're spending all day cooking and looking up recipes and stuff. Like, that is not the only thing that makes them a human being. And I think my biggest goal as a content creator and as a social media enthusiast is actually showing all the things that make me a person and make me who I am. I hate the whole niche thing, and I know that people will cram down your neck if you don't pick a niche in a target audience. You are never going to be successful. But I think that's a bunch of bullcrap, because yeah, I am an agriculturist. I want to raise beef, but I also love photography and hiking and what else? What else do I love? I love social media. I love DIY. I love all this stuff, and it's not fair to narrow yourself into one niche just because that's what's going to make you grow. Because we all have so many different interests that you should be able to share all of that
in one place if that's what you want to do, and still be able to have a following. It sucks that you have to, I understand, I studied communication, I understand you have to have a target audience to really grow your brand, but maybe my brand is just being a freaking human being who likes to do a lot of different things in her life, you know? That's my brand. I understand that a lot of professionals will say, well, that's stupid and you're never going to go anywhere, but that's my goal as a content creator, and that's why I love vlogging, because I can just show you my life and show you the different things I'm doing and talk to you about whatever I want to talk to you about. Hello, so it is about 4:30 in the afternoon. I've been home for like an hour and a half or so, maybe. I got off at 2:30 today, didn't get back till about 3, and had to take the do-go on a walk. Went to Bath & Body Works, and I got a Crisp Morning Air deep cleansing hand soap, and also a Warm Autumn Glow hand soap. And because it's spooky season, and I like Halloween but don't really celebrate it much anymore, I got this really cool, I love the packaging on this, but I got this awesome, it's called Ghoul Friends, or Ghoul Friend, is just whatever, Ghoul Friend, candle from Bath & Body Works. You know, it's like black. It's supposed to be like spooky. They had vampire blood, which probably would have been more spooky, but I like the scent of this one better. It's dark strawberries, ghostly peonies, spine-chilling citrus with essential oils, and I thought it smelled nice. So I'll be burning that tomorrow, but I thought I'd show you that real fast as I am tearing apart this booth to get to my tripod. Under booth storage is awesome, but then when you have to go, like, you know, throwing the cushions across the trailer, it quickly kind of just gets a little hectic. What do you have? Did you steal my pumpkin again and just leave it for dead? Hmm? Hello? Benji? Did you steal it? Yeah, you did. So Halloween was fun. I screwed up our pumpkin. We had a pretty chill weekend because now I have to work on Sundays. But I'll leave you with this final thing before starting next week's vlog, because today's actually Monday. Oops. I think the biggest reason that I vlog is honestly just to document day-to-day memories, because it's so easy to look past all the small things and only focus on the big milestones that we have in our lives. So I think vlogging weekly or daily or monthly or whenever you decide to pick up the camera to document you in front of the camera like this, that's kind of capturing those special moments, even if they're not huge milestones, which is why I like to vlog every single week in a year, because then I can look back and see my progress, like I've said before. And it's just nice to have those small memories, to see how much you change and how much you, I don't know, you can just tell what you used to be like or whatever, I don't know. And it's not always easy. I mean, this vlog didn't go exactly how I anticipated, you know. I thought that I would be much more put together and vlog like every single day and capture more memories than I did. But that's the reality of this type of content, is that you're kind of just capturing random snippets of your life, and that's the way I like it, and that's why I vlog. So thanks so much for tuning in to another one of my videos. I'll be back very soon next week with another weekly vlog. Let me know how you liked this type of format. If you want me to focus on more like themes in my vlogs, I'd be down to do that and answer some more questions that you might have for me. Definitely this week is probably just gonna be another random week in my life, you know, or this coming week after this vlog. Like right now I'm getting ready to go to Target, so maybe I'll get some of that on camera, I don't know. But seriously, thank you much for watching and subscribing and ringing the notification bell, because you don't want to forget about me. In in all honesty though, you guys rock, and I will see you guys in the next vlog. Let me know if you do that too. I want to know if you vlog, so put your channels down below. Okay, I'll see you guys next week.